Good morning, guys. Good morning. Today, we're going to read a special book, and it's a book that I love a lot because I wrote it. And it's about a little fish who has lots of problems. Problems that sometimes we have too. And I'm hoping that when you hear it, you start to think about, what do I have in common with Grant? And what can I learn? The book is called Grant's Glitch: How a Little Perspective Changes Everything. It was almost 4 p.m. Why weren't they home yet? Grant was starting to get worried. Grant could feel something in his tummy grumbling. What was that? He thought. It rumbled. It grumbled. It tumbled. Grant got very scared. Oh no! I must be dying! Then, Grant had an idea. Grant decided to ask the box of facts. Shenexa, what causes fish to die? Many things can cause fish to die, such as bacterial infections, fungal infection, predators, parasites, aggressive techniques, improper water changes, swim bladder disorders. Would you like to know more? In a panic, Grant began to swim as fast as he could from one side of his bowl to the other. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. His heart beat faster. His fins felt hot, and he only got more nervous. Just then, the door swung open, and his family came running in. Ben and Jen rushed over and started tapping on the bowl. Ding, 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 ding. The sound made Grant's ears hurt. He swam away to hide. But this made Ben and Jen look mad. This made Grant feel sad. Clearly, they hated him. His tummy hurt. His ears hurt. His heart hurt. And just then, as he thought it couldn't get worse, someone threw pieces of trash in his tank. But wait, that wasn't trash. Those were food flakes. In a hurry, Grant rushed to the top of his bowl and ate all the food he could find. He ate so fast, his tummy hurt. This was the worst day of his life. And that's when Mishu showed up. What happened to you? Mishu asked. Poor Grant. It was the worst day ever, Grant cried. I nearly died of a tummy ache. I swam so fast everything hurt. The kids came to attack me, and then they got mad, and now my tummy hurts again. Mishu just looked at Grant and shook her furry head. Oh, Grant, I think you have a glitch. The pages are stuck. I have a glitch. Oh no! What's a glitch? Shenexa, what's a Grant? Slow down, Mishu chuckled. It's going to be okay. A glitch is simply when things don't work as they should. And to me, it sounds like you had a bad day because your thinking wasn't working like it should. You couldn't see outside of your bowl. Let's start with when you thought you were dying, Mishu explained. That pain in your belly? It's called hunger. It was 4 p.m. and the family was late for dinner. Sometimes it's easy to confuse what we feel, right? Yeah. Next, remember when you started to swim and panic? Your fast swimming is what made your heart speed up. You acted out of fear, and that actually made you more afraid. Our choices can affect how we feel. We need to listen to what our bodies need. After that, Jen and Ben came running to you because they missed you. Tapping on the glass is how they say hello. It's easy to misunderstand people if we don't try to understand them first. Stuck again. One more. Grant was starting to understand. So that's why they looked mad when I hid from them. Exactly, said Mishu. Relationships take work from everyone involved. Both our words and our actions shape our friendships. Lastly, while you were still upset, you made a decision to eat way too fast, and then your tummy hurt again. Giggled Grant, awkwardly. It's important to make responsible decisions, because all of our decisions have consequences. These pages have consequences. At that moment, Grant realized he did have a glitch in his thinking. Wow, Mishu, I never saw it like that before. How can I fix it? Grant asked. All you have to do, Mishu said, is try again. And sure enough, the next day at 4 p.m., Grant had a second chance. Do you think he's going to do better? I hope so. Just as before, he felt his tummy rumble and grumble and tumble. And as his mind started getting nervous, he remembered. Oh, wait. I'm not sick. I'm hungry. Today, Grant chose patience. Instead of rushing around anxiously, he chose to count all the wonderful things in his life while he waited for his family. A few minutes later, the door swung open, and Jen and Ben rushed towards Grant. This time, when they tapped on the glass, he closed his eyes tightly to show that he didn't like it, but he didn't go away. Soon they stopped tapping and smiled, which made Grant wiggle his fins in glee. They were starting to understand each other. Last page. Finally, as they dropped the food in for him, Grant decided to make a good choice. He would eat some now and save some for a special treat. That night, Grant went to sleep happier than ever. He might even say it was the best day of his life. The end. There's a page. The end. Did you like it? Yes! Good job. And now, there's one special thing about this book, which I'm going to send home with your families. There are questions at the end for you to think like Grant thought. You want to try one right now? Okay. You have to raise your hand if you have an answer. Has your tummy ever talked to you like Grant's did? Yes. What other emotions can our tummies tell us? What's another emotion? It told Grant he was hungry. What's another one? Sometimes it can tell us we're hungry or we're sick. What else can our tummies tell us? Maybe that your car's sick or you're seasick. Can your tummies tell you anything other than sick? Does your tummy ever talk to you other than sick?
When you are very full, your tummy says stop.
When you're full, your tummy says stop. Naya, what else does your tummy tell you? Does anybody ever feel their tummy when they're nervous? Ooh. Does anybody feel your tummy when you're excited? Right? Our tummies tell us lots of things. Let's do one more question. Grant learned it was important not to run away from his friends. How can running away from our friends make them feel? How do our friends feel when we run away from them? Manvi? Maybe anxious? How else can our friends feel? Maybe sad. How else do our friends feel when we run away? Maybe mad, right? Because they wanted to do something with you. How else, Ian? Maybe lonely, right? So we have to learn to talk to our friends. Tons more questions. So I'm going to send these for you to talk with your moms and dads because they come up with some cool conversations. Thank you for being amazing listeners today. You guys were awesome. Goodbye.